This is Robert Hood.
I'm Lyric Hood.
And we are Floorplan.
You have a lot of special duos in music, but a father and daughter performing together on a techno festival,
yes.
That's something really, really special.
It is. It's special. You know, my daughter, she was born on Father's Day.
Yeah.
And so we instantly have a bond. It's a spiritual bond. It's just a father-daughter love.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we connect through the music. And we just share the same eclectic taste in music. And so, yeah, that's our bond, creative bond.
That must make you very, very proud.
I am very proud. I'm very proud of my daughter.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's my heart.
When you grew up, you learned a lot from your father about music?
Yes, I've learned from the best of the best.
Yeah, I mean, it gradually just evolved creatively. Like she said, when she heard what I was doing with Floorplan on the Paradise album, she became interested in house music. And so the education and the creative energies just started to really connect and just grow from there.
I think it's amazing for the energy because you learn what you know from music from your father, but you also learn from your daughter because she listens with new and fresher ears.
And that's exactly it. She brings a fresh new energy, her youthful exuberance, if you will, to what I'm doing. And so I'm getting older, but she's just a breath of fresh air, just like fresh water. And she tells me, well, hey, we need to change this bass line. We need to add in these drums. And what her input, it works. You know, it's just the formula just connects. And so, yeah, she's just fresh water.
You're a very spiritual man.
Yes.
So you easily talk to a bunch of people in church as easily as you entertain an audience on a festival with your music,
yeah.
Bringing your message. These are really harsh times, I think, for the world.
Yes.
What can music do to help? How do you use music in times like these?
Music ministers to the soul. Music often heals people's broken hearts.
The audience is a congregation and we are the preachers. It's like a church setting almost. That's what it feels like.
We're just ministering to people a message of love, faith, and hope. And that God's love will get us through anything, any tragedy. We know that tragedies will happen, you know, and they're getting worse and worse, and the world is turning uglier and uglier. And we need love as the message. That's what we need.
Over the decades, there have been very famous protest songs.
Yeah.
Maybe the most famous one is What's Going On.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Marvin Gaye. And so we echo that same sentiment, you know, from Marvin Gaye, from Stevie Wonder, from Curtis Mayfield, from Shirley Caesar, Aretha Franklin, and you can go on and on and on. That's what we grew up, that's what I grew up on, and that's what I've introduced to my daughter.
And this kind of music can bring this message just as strongly as soul music can.
Exactly. And it is food for the soul.
As a father, you know, as fathers are very protective of their daughters.
Yes.
While touring the world and traveling to all different places,
yeah.
You get to see parts of the world or parts of life that maybe you want to shadow your daughter from. How do you cope with that?
Yeah, I am a proudly overprotective dad.
My bodyguard.
And I'm always sheltering my daughter, but you know, I also tell her the truth. You know, there's going to be temptation in the world, and that's my job, is to guide her through life, guide her through this world as we travel. We see different things in clubs, different experiences, and my job is to teach her, but she has to go on her own. And so the Bible says you train up a child in the way he should go, and when he or she is older, they will not depart. So as I'm guiding her and training her, I have faith in her that she'll go choose to make the right decisions. It's all about choices. And so far, she's made great choices, and she's going to make her own mistakes. I know that. But
and being my age, I just turned 21, and I like to be an example for people my age. You know, not to drink and not to smoke and not to just be rambunctious and wild, and you know. So, and and then not only do I have him, I have my mother too. So, I have to, make them both proud.
And we're tough, but with love. It's tough love. So
That's the best love, tough love.
best love. That's it.
You've been known to work under many monikers. You make music under different names.
Yes.
You're now involved in the Floorplan project. Is there any chance of you creating other projects for yourself?
Yes, I'm excited to go back home and work in the studio and make my own tracks. I've been very inspired from Let the Church, from doing the Never Grow remix. I've been inspired to do my own projects and possibly making an EP in the future. And we'll see how that goes. To be continued, as I say.